Alright, so today we're going to start working on the old Grizzly that we brought back when we was down in the States. My brother gave me this thing. It's a 2002 Yamaha Grizzly 660. Been setting for about 2 years. So I'm going to try cleaning the carb and putting some fresh gas in. I got a new battery. Needs a little help. You can see it's got we need bearings on the wheels. But I wanted to make sure I get it running good before I invest any more money into it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the some of the plastic stripped off of here so we can get the carb out, clean it. Oh yeah, the gas reeks. It's all varnished up. I don't know how the tank cover comes off of there. Pops out of there. It's originally green. Somebody painted it blue. They did a reasonable job at one point. It looked kind of cool, but once we get it running good and all the mechanicals done, we may try to spruce it back up again, make it look nicer. I put a K&N air filter in it. Those are actually not that great of filters. Everybody thinks that they're really good, but they're just not that great. They allow crap to get through. The boot doesn't look too bad though. A little bit of crap in there, but it's not real bad. A little screw up in here we gotta take off to get the boot off of the air boot off of the air box. And I can see already our fuel line is not in great shape. Couldn't tell that with the side panel on. So you can see the fuel line there is all cracked up. It's got a little inline fuel filter. But that could be a problem. I don't know if I've got any fuel line anywhere in my stuff. Fuel line anywhere in my stuff. It's not leaking yet, but it definitely needs work. Air box is a little screwed up. It's got the tabs busted off. That's why they had a pipe clamp on it. It's been used and abused, I'll tell you that. Let's see. Gas line's probably just gonna collapse when I take it off. It's kind of unfortunate. I need it to stay intact for a little bit at least. But it's pretty hard. Yeah, the gas line's in pretty nasty shape. And when you get the other side, we gotta get the throttle cable and the choke cable pulled out. We need to pull this little cover off. That's where our throttle cable comes in. There's a little thing right here that sits in there. Cable comes in, runs around there. So just got to get that out of there. I have multiple things on these, and they're so hard to get to. There we go. Alright, so there's our carburetor. Just need to take this thing all apart. We'll clean out the jets. Yeah, it's kind of dirty inside there. We'll give her a good cleaning. The air boot's got a little crack there, but it's on the clamp, so that's okay. Just checking, because if it's sucking air, that'll cause all kinds of problems. There's a little, yeah, I'll see the air boot's not in great shape right there. I may have to order a new one. That'll make them run like crap. Okay. I'm going to loosen this and turn this clamp. This is the clamp that was giving us fits. Yeah, that's an okay shape. You can see the carb is definitely, it's a bit dirty in there, so we're going to clean it all up. This little diaphragm's really delicate, and they can get holes in them, can cause problems. So let's hope ours is in good shape. It appears to be. Our diaphragm looks like it's good, and no holes. So, winning. All right. Oh. Oh yeah, there's a lot of, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a lot of sediment in that. Not what you want. And these are your floats. They're not, well, they weren't sticking. Sometimes the floats stick and cause problems. Those are the floats there. Oh wow. So those are the jets. You can see they are gummed up. So you can see all that's just gummed up. So I'm going to pull them out, blow this thing all out. Hope that takes care of our problem. So I think it will. Spray nozzle for this, but yeah, the jets are really plugged up. I don't really have anything to clean that out. They are gummed up. Alright, should be all cleaned up. Put this thing back together. Gas line's definitely seen better days, but get that needle going in the hole there. Get that diaphragm seated back in the lip there, or spring back in. Our slide's moving in there good. So go on to draining the fuel out of the tank without making a big giant mess, hopefully. Alright, so fuel's draining. Let that drain out completely, and then we'll start putting her back together and hope it'll get a start. Alright, got our carb all cleaned up, got the gas, old gas drained out, and get the carb back in, put some new fuel in, then get our new battery put in, and we'll see if we can get her to crank. Process of trying to get it on the front. The other one's coming off. What a pain in the ass that is. I think I had this boot on all the way was the problem. I'm getting it in there. Put it in there sideways, and you gotta get it turned around in there, and it doesn't want to turn. Everything gets hung up. I know. I want some love. All right. No. Kaiser. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. Get down there and see what size wrench I actually need for that. See what I'm working with here. It's Ridiculous. Can't get on anything because everything is in the way. Yeah, it's kind of doing the same thing. It's just still running rough. Not sure what's going on with that. Don't know. Alright, so no, last week we was able to get it to fire up, but somebody had rigged up a voltage regulator from a Polaris onto this thing, and it was too small, and you can see what it did. It smoke started rolling off of it and fried that thing. So I ordered a proper voltage regulator for this machine. That's what it's supposed to look like. You can see quite a bit of difference there. They had rigged it up too. They had several wires into this thing just jammed into here and siliconed in, just all rigged up. So hopefully these plugs aren't all screwed up and I'm able to get this to plug in properly. Well, it plugged in, so I gotta figure out where I can put it. They had it down there, but I thought I showed it on the other side of the machine, but I can't see where it would have went over there, so I don't know. Alright, after a bit of fighting, I was able to get the voltage regulator put back in. So we're going to go get the battery, hook it up, and see if we can get her to fire. One other problem we got is the fuel line's leaking a little bit, and I can't find any fuel line around here that's going to fit. I got to order it. We shall see. Time it smoked like crazy. Let's hope that it doesn't do that this time. Seems to still be running a little rough unless the choke's partially on, so I'm going to have to figure out what's going on there, and the fuel line's leaking way too much to run it anymore. But it is running smooth when the choke's on just a little bit, so I got to figure that out. But it is running. Put the new voltage regulator on, new battery. Gonna see what's going on. It still is running a little bit rough if the choke is off all the way, so I think maybe one of the jets still is clogged or something. I'm not really sure. I may have to take it back off and try to clean it again. We're gonna see. Had the gas off. Try turning the idle up on it. Any ideas on what's going on with this thing? It's backfiring on deceleration and just not wanting to run unless the choke's partially on. Drop a comment if you have any ideas. It might help me out. Yeah, still got a few problems. Got to sort out. The idle adjust little screw. It was this little cable broke off, so I can't adjust the idle. So I gotta get that sorted back out. Do the bearings on it yet. May have to check the carb again and re-clean it. Not sure. But it is running.